but only these children of Bob, according to the ancient prescriptures, shall escape this doom. Let's have a round of applause for Dr. Hal, the host of the let's see, tonight, you know, the poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge is mostly known for doing the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. That's his most famous work, but he also wrote conversational poems, and these are quite interesting. So what I'm going to do is called Frost at Midnight. And the only thing I should say in the way of preliminary to this recitation is that it deals with a superstition once held by the English, that if you're watching a fire that is burnt by coal, there can be a little flutter of a blue flame on the grate where the coal is being burned, and they would call that a stranger, and say if they saw it, it meant someone, a stranger, or perhaps not a stranger, would be coming to visit. This poem is called Frost at Midnight. The frost performs its secret ministries, unhelped by any wind. The owlet's cry came loud, and heart again loud as before. The inmates of my cottage all at rest have left me to that solitude which suits abstruser musing, save that at my side my cradled infant slumbers peacefully. 'Tis calm, so calm indeed that it disturbs and vexes meditation with its strange and extreme silentness. Sea, hill, and wood, this populous village, sea and hill and wood, with all the numberless goings-on of life, inaudible as dreams. The thin blue flame lies on my low-burnt fire and quivers not. Only that film which fluttered on the grate still flutters there, the sole unquiet thing. Methinks this motion in this hush of nature gives it dim sympathies with me who live, making it a companionable form, whose puny flaps and freaks the idling spirit of its own moods interprets everywhere, echo or mirror, seeking of itself, and makes a toy of thought. But oh, how oft at school, with most believing mind presageful, have I gazed upon the bars to watch that fluttering stranger, and as oft already with unclosed lids had I dreamed of my own sweet birthplace, and the old church tower, whose bells, the poor man's only music, rang from morn till evening all the hot, fair day, so sweetly that they stirred and haunted me with a wild pleasure, falling on mine ears most like articulate sounds of things to come. And so I brooded all the following morn, awed by the stern preceptor's face, mine eye fixed with mock study on my swimming book, save that the door half opened, and I snatched a hasty glance, and still I hoped to see the stranger's face, townsman, or aunt, or sister more beloved, my playmate, when we both were clothed alike. Dear babe that sleepest cradled by my side, whose gentle breathings heard in this deep calm fill up the interspersed vacancies and momentary pauses of the thought. My babe, so beautiful, it thrills my heart with tender gladness thus to look at thee, and think that thou shalt learn far other lore, and in far other scenes, where I was reared in the great city, pent mid cloisters dim, and saw naught lovely but the sky and stars. But thou, my babe, shalt wander like a breeze by lakes and sandy shores, beneath the crags of ancient mountains, and beneath the clouds that image in their bulk both lakes and shores and mountain crags. So shalt thou see and hear the lovely shapes and forms intelligible of that eternal language which thy God utters, who from eternity doth teach himself in all, and all things in himself. Great universal teacher, he shall mold thy spirit, and by giving make it ask. Therefore all seasons shall be sweet to thee. Whether the summer clothe the general earth with greenness, or the redbreast sit and sing betwixt the tufts of snow upon the bare branch of mossy apple tree, while the nigh thatch smokes in the sun thaw, whether the eavesdrops fall heard only in the trances of the blast, or if the secret ministry of frost shall hang them up in silent icicles, quietly shining to the quiet moon.